Everyone sucks, and you're awesome. So something's been on my mind lately, and it has to do with criticism and receiving criticism and how to handle criticism. I think it's something that everybody deals with, and probably everybody struggles with, at least from time to time. As a writer, if I write something and I send it to somebody and it comes back and they're like, I didn't really like it. It wasn't great. I didn't understand what you were doing. It came out kind of weird or whatever. That's okay. Everybody's tastes are different, and you've got to realize that something that you do isn't necessarily something that something that somebody's going to like, which is totally fine, totally okay. For me, doing these videos is something that invites criticism because I'm putting myself out there in some way, and I put effort into these. I try to make it look nice and have good audio and all that kind of stuff, and some idiot can just come around and be like, dislike, because that's what they just feel like doing, and they're a troll, which, hey, whatever, like, trolls exist. Bees exist, and they sting you, and other things exist that annoy you. And so if some insect comes around and just to be a jerk decides to, rain on your parade, it's going to happen. That's part of life, receiving, criticism, unwarranted perhaps, or not. This kind of becomes a math problem for me when somebody criticizes me as to how I would handle it. And it's sometimes very difficult to think of it this way, but it's what helps me. In the last 20 years, there have been 7,300 days, roughly. And so if you take 7,300 and you multiply it by 24, that means 175,200 hours. With 60 minutes in every hour, you're looking at 10,512,000 minutes. And then if you take 60 seconds for every minute, that means in the last 20 years, there have been approximately 630,720,000 seconds. It took that person about 2 or 3 out of 630,720,000 seconds to say something to you that was a criticism. So just a few seconds out of 630 million. And why would you let that wreck you for a day or two, or even just an hour, which has a whole 60 minutes in it with all of its seconds inside of that? So I guess this is just sort of a quick video to help boost you up a little bit. We all receive criticism. Sometimes a criticism sucks, and sometimes it wrecks us for a while. It destroys you for a couple of days when somebody says, you know what, you created that and you worked really hard at it and I don't like it. So you just have to remember that it took that person, a few seconds to do that, and then they went about their day and probably completely forgot about you. And that's out of the last 20 years, you've got 630 million seconds that you've had to deal with where good things may have happened and you created something. Don't let that person's 5 to 10 seconds wreck you for a long time. Give it the attention it deserves if it's deserved criticism. But if it's not and somebody's totally in the wrong, well, forget about it. If it took them 5 seconds to criticize you, well, let it take 5 seconds for you to just get over it. Really, you're better than that. Anyway, that's all for today. So you do you, keep on keeping on, and try not to let all the criticism destroy your creativity. Until next time.